Hey, why don't you stay a while? Now growing up I loved watching Draw the LPS challenge created by Nicole TV, but specifically by 2Dream. They did human versions and it inspired me a lot to draw more. I know they don't post that type of content anymore, but I still love remembering how excited I got when they posted a new video. So to the actual video. I already had an idea of one pet I wanted to draw, and that was the Cat number 864. I had a bit of a hard time trying to find the pet's number and get a good reference photo. Growing up I didn't have many of the older generation pets, and he was one of my only ones. I actually gave him the name Adam, inspired by Skydo's Minecraft, and made a little amulet out of paper for him. I don't have a photo of it, but just imagine it, okay? It wasn't that good. Anyways, this one was the easiest out of all of them. Actually, I put one of his sleeves up because of the model. The cat has one paw up and I decided to give an homage to it. I thought it was a cool touch. I gave him a turtleneck sweater because I thought it fit his character, and the stripe was just to add more detail, so it wasn't that plain. We can imagine it was because of his eyes. Actually, it might have been because of his eyes. I didn't plan to do two images of him at first, like the full body and the close-up. I just wanted to show off the amulet part of his design. I also added pink to the end of his hair because of his ears. I didn't know where else to add it, and I forgot a bit too far in. The shading and highlights were my normal simple. I'm using Procreate on the iPad. I think overall, his outfit came out adorable and the drawing is really cute. I ended up drawing the cat to show that it is a Littlest Pet Shop drawing. Also, I needed to fill more space. The second pet I chose is one of my favorite pets. Her number is 126. I have started collecting some of the main 5 pets, this being Dachshund, Great Dane, Cocker Spaniel, Collie, and Short-Hair Cat. They might be fake, but they make me happy. Now I still don't own her and want a real version of her, because her fake version doesn't look that good. Sorry, I started rambling. This is actually the first attempt and I didn't really like it, so I ended up scrapping it fully and restarting it. For her outfit, I looked at Pinterest for a soft academia aesthetic, I think. I have time to talk about LPS in general. They started back in 1992 and have somewhat continued to this day. The most popular generation being back in the early 2000s, that being Generation 2. Hasbro decided to change what wasn't broken due to the show that was coming out, or that's what fans have theorized. Now the LPS community has stayed somewhat strong over the years. It's a lot lower than before, but is a very welcoming and supportive group of people. The interesting and exciting part is that recently Hasbro has given permission to Basic Fun to recreate the old LPS, and has been kinda confirmed that it will be Generation 2 at the most recent LPS Con, and is coming out early 2024 from what fans have heard of. I'm actually really excited for this, if you couldn't tell already, because this was something big in my childhood, and I really want to see the younger generations join the community and have fun with these cute toys. Okay, I'll stop. So the redrawing of her was still a struggle, but I like it more. I wanted to give her a soft and shy look. I think that worked. Her hair has a gradient because of the model's muzzle. I really like how I drew her hair. I made it shorter because of the base's name Short Hair. Get it? Ha ha ha. Yeah, I'll stop. Her socks were actually inspired by the sock that comes in the original packaging. I thought this would be a cool touch, since it's the original accessory that came in the 2-pack of pets. I don't like how the Short-Hair Cat came out. It's okay, not my best work. I think the artwork could have been different. My expectations for this piece were a lot since I love the cat a lot. I ended up giving her the name Mackenzie. I thought it fit her. Sometimes when I name characters, a name will just speak to me and I can't choose a different one. So the third pet is also a cat. After the first two cats, I knew I had to pick a cat for the last one. I ended up choosing the Persian wolf cat, number 1953. It was a 2-pack that came with a fish. I thought this cat was so pretty and could give me the push to draw a more punk style person. I was honestly done with this video and wanted to just get it filmed, so I ended up using a Pinterest pose more. I do this way too much and I need to stop just tracing over it and learn anatomy more. I gave her a baggy shirt and a mesh/fishnet undershirt. This seemed more punk and alt, and I didn't do much research. I just went with what I imagined in my head. Their send pose, oh my, their second pose gave me so much trouble. Even with the tracing of the pose, I couldn't get it the way I wanted it. I ended up taking it to a new canvas and trying to play around with it. This took the longest out of the whole drawing. Her colors were also a bit difficult. I couldn't decide if I wanted to make her hair include the lighter parts of the fur and the dark parts or only one. In the end, I went with both to make it more interesting. For their hair, I made it more puffy and big to match the cat's. I wanted to give her tech pants. Like the tech style, I would love to be able to pull off that style of clothing in real life. But I don't, I just think it looks so cool. Ugh. Anyways, I gave her a chain and a little chain pendant. It's actually the demi-girl flag. Yes, she is a demi-girl. Also for their bracelet, it's the same colors. For their shoes, I used blue from their eyes, and I think it came out cool. I gave them a septum piercing to match the style and some makeup. I don't usually do any makeup on any of my drawings. I only gave them eyeshadow and eyeliner, but I thought it was cool. Their name is Lux. I actually somewhat struggled with finding their name. And I thought of Lux, and the same thing with Mackenzie happened. I was a bit hesitant with Lux, but I ended up going with it anyway. I forget what other options I was deciding between. The wold cat didn't come out that bad. The eyes did get me, I don't know why, I was just struggling with them. I tried to give them all similar backgrounds and try to give them the best color that would make them pop. I actually made a picture with them all with what I think their heights would be. Yes, I did make Lux the shortest. It's funny and they had to be short. I did go against the name short hair. I think these guys all go to the same high school and might interact a bit. It would be like the Breakfast Club type situation for them to become friends. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me draw. I did do this video a bit differently, with adding it more of a commentary style video. If you've made it this far, comment less than 3 to make a heart and I'll respond as soon as possible. Please like, comment and subscribe to be able to be updated when I post next.